Good morning, Wheaton Knights. Today is Friday, April 12, 2024, and all period day schedule, and these are your morning announcements.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
April is Autism Acceptance Month. The month is meant to be a time for uplifting autistic voices and sharing in the community's joy. Autism is a developmental disability that affects the way people experience the world. Throughout the month, Knights News would like to offer many ways for neurotypical people and society at large to be more understanding and inclusive for autistic people. Some people with autism use an augmentative and alternative communication AAC device, a tablet or laptop that helps someone with a speech or language impairment to communicate. AAC devices help users to communicate through a combination of words, sentences, and images that the device then says out loud. Additionally, users can also communicate by typing or drawing, sharing pictures and videos, or even repeating words they hear out loud.
Seniors, did you know that your senior dues have to be paid by May 1st, 2024? It is very important that your senior dues are paid no later than May 1st, 2024. Please see Mrs. Flores in the financial office to pay your dues with cash or on school cash online to pay with credit or debit cards. Están invitados a participar a un nuevo grupo en el Centro de Bienestar para charlar de cosas que nos causa estrés y también aprender habilidades de afrontamiento usando arte, movimiento, escritura y muchas otras formas de expresión. Nos reuniremos todos los miércoles de abril después de la escuela. Esperemos verte pronto.
Come join the Wellness Center to relax and for lunchtime coping skills groups. Every week we will find new ways to cope and de-stress using art, movement, music, writing, and many other forms of expression. We will meet every Wednesday until the end of the school year. We hope to see you soon.
Get writing help and win a prize. The Writing Center has a new monthly raffle. Students who come to the Writing Center for assistance will be entered into a raffle for a gift card. The Writing Center is here to help. Feel free to bring everything from essays and PowerPoints to college applications and scholarship essays. The Writing Center is open every day at lunch and after school in room 2134.
This week is National Library Week. The theme this year is Ready, Set, Library. Make sure you stop by the library and say hello to the Wheaton Library staff and check out a book or magazine.
Today is the last game of round 2 of the April Fool's tournament. Today, the teams competing to go to the championship round are Solomon's team versus Team Valence. Both teams and spectators need to report at 32:04 during lunch to see who will go to next week's bronze medal game and who will compete at the end of the month for this year's AFT trophies. Good luck, teams.
Hello students, welcome to the April Small Monthly Message. Today, I will give a recap of the March 19th board meeting, which lasted until 10 p.m. because we discussed a lot of important topics, ranging from the homework policy to financial literacy in schools. To start, the board discussed the opening of Crown and Woodward High School. For context, Woodward and Crown High School are two new high schools MCPS is planning to open in 2027 to address overcrowding at many of our schools. Starting next year, Woodward High School, which has already been almost fully constructed, will serve as a temporary 3-year holding school for the current Northwood High School students as their school gets rebuilt. At the board meeting, the board voted on the proposal to begin construction of Crown High School and open Woodward High School for Northwood students without auditoriums. This decision was made as, due to a lack of funds, MCPS could not afford to open both schools with a fully constructed auditorium in 2027 without delaying some parts of the construction. Since each one of the auditoriums costs around $20 to $22 million to build, the board voted to temporarily not have auditoriums in Woodward and Crown for next year as we begin/continue construction. However, in the 3 years between now and when the schools open in 2027, we will be trying to get the funds to construct those auditoriums. In the meantime, we are creating plans for how students who may need the auditorium can still have access to other spaces in or outside the school, and we are holding community discussion around this topic. Moving on, the board also discussed its new plan and current work around combating hate and bias in our schools. They mentioned a lot of new strategies to address increasing acts of hate in schools, such as a new tiered response system to address different types of incidents, a social media anti-hate bias campaign, enhanced training for staff and administrators around hate and bias incidents, and much, much more. At the meeting, I emphasized the importance of student input on the process, and I'm excited to announce that an anti-hate bias campaign video that was put together solely by students will be available for you all to watch this month. Next, the board discussed the homework policy, where I advocated for a lot of changes that students want to see. Last month, changes I suggested, such as altering the purpose of homework from being rigorous to meaningful and ensuring students are given time in class to complete homework, were all reflected in the new policy draft. At the March 19th board meeting, I gave a few more suggestions to the policy, with the most important one being to urge teachers not to give students homework over the weekend, as long as it does not delay classroom instruction. Therefore, just as I promised students last year, I am fighting for homework-free weekends. Currently, the policy is out for public comment on the MCPS website, so I urge all of you to please give input on the policy between now and April 24th, when the comment period will close. After that, the board will take final action on the policy in May, meaning we will have a new homework policy for the first time since 1986. The final important topic that the board discussed was financial literacy in schools. Specifically, we talked about whether we should require a financial literacy credit as a graduation requirement for students. The recommendation from MCPS was that we make it a requirement starting all the way with the class of 2031, which would be high school freshman students in the year 2027. At the end of the meeting, a board member introduced a resolution reiterating the importance of offering students multiple different options to satisfy the graduation requirement for financial literacy if it is made a requirement in the future. Wow, that was a lot of information for one board meeting. No wonder it ended at 10 p.m. Anyways, aside from that meeting, I'm currently still working on creating wellness days at MCPS, getting signs to promote new school lunch menu items in cafeterias this month, and of course, conducting even more school visits in April. So with that, thanks so much for watching and staying engaged. I look forward to April and fighting for even more change across MCPS. Goodbye, everybody.
Like a man, feel the kiss of my Spanish steel. Yeah, foiled again. Oh!
Come and watch the Addams Family here at Wheaton High School on April 12th, 13th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Now.
Signing off, this has been Walter.
And this has been DJ.
Have a good